Doesn't appear to be a huge deal for her, which is fine. I don't want her to get too close to me though. My little water bottle's right there. We'll see if she decides to run it over. So there's a lot of things you can do with this flag. When you first start, I like to take the flag away aggressively and bring it back gently. And then you get to where you can take it away and bring it back aggressively. And when she's scared, I want her to know that she can move her feet. But it has to be disengaging. There. She doesn't seem like she's had a lot of work right there. So it's all kind of a guessing game on what she's done. So I'm just gonna roll through my groundwork that I always do. And if she passes with flying colors and it takes 2 days, then that's totally fine. If she doesn't need it, if she already understands what we're doing here and is quiet, then I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. But she has to prove to me that she's good here first. I'm not just going to assume someone else has done it, because usually, in my experience, they don't. Ask her to switch sides. I didn't walk around the other side of her, so we'll do the same thing over here. I want to be able to touch her with that flag, whip it away, bring it back, have her stand, be kind of quiet and gentle about it. She has obviously been flagged before, or she would be moving away quite a bit more. But we're going to touch it up and make sure that she remembers, because I don't know when the last time was that she has seen one. And the end goal is being able to run one from her back and have her be quiet about it. So it never hurts to have a little more flagging exposure. And you'll see I go down the legs, same as I told Marty when I was working with his colt in that video with ZZ Crowder Cat. I like to go down their hinds, and I have the flag gone before they would hit it if they'd kick, and then it would take a pretty gentle horse for me to want to go down their fronts, which she is. If I had something kind of feral, I would be exceptionally careful about that, because they're liable to strike and come at you because they're trying to get the flag. That was really good. I'm going to put the flag away. Better put it over here, my colts will eat it. Actually, there's one more thing we could do. We could lunge with the flag, because standing still and allowing the flag to touch is a whole different ballgame from moving and allowing the flag to touch her. So I want her to just walk or move. She needs to move forward. If she trots, that's okay, but she needs to be moving. There, that's really nice. When she's doing what I want, I'll take the flag away. In this case, it's walking quietly and not pulling on me. Then I'll bring it back. Her hip's kind of tipping to me, so I'm going to get after that a little. I don't want her to tip her hip to me. I want to get kind of wild with this flag. She needs to keep moving. When she provides the desired response, I'll quit. It's kind of funny because she's a totally different horse right now from how she was acting when I first got her out. before. She was so full of energy that she didn't quite know what to do with herself. That's pretty nice. Change directions. Could be a lot worse. She has very obviously been flagged before. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna get after her hip over here too. She needs to not be crowding me. She has all kinds of room out there on the circle. As always, the desired response means I will take the pressure away. In this case, walking quietly on the circle with the flag on her back. Keep moving. If I have to get a little energy back so we can keep going, then that's fine. She needs to find that when I ask her to go, it's right now and not in 10 years. Oh, another thing, something that I didn't do, I want to be able to get pretty careless with this flag. Like, I'm not asking her to do anything. My hand with my lead is quiet here. If I was pointing up in the air or giving her a direction, then I would be asking her to go, but I'm not. So this is pressure that she needs to learn to live with. And same thing, when she walks out on the circle quietly, I'll stop. Same exact thing as everything else. Right there. Very nice. We need to change directions and do that on the other side because I forgot. Let me go back over here in the middle. Change directions, hinds, fronts. Get careless over here. She says, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. I might die. She does act like she's seen a flag before, but I don't think this has been done with her. She seems pretty concerned about it. I like, though, that her first instinct is not just to run away full speed. I don't want her to just freeze up. I want her to move. Come on! There, that's really good. Let her walk a little more. We'll stop. Good job. I want to be able to still touch her with this flag. Ask her to change directions. I don't know what all has been done with this mare, so she gets to go through the whole thing, and if she responds like this to everything, then we just go on to the next thing. but I'll make sure that I can do that on both sides. Approach it the same way. I had a client mare a few years ago that when I did this, she kicked so hard, she would just kick the bag out of my hand. I could not hold on to the rope. It was bad. And if you ever got in any kind of wreck,
that's what that willy horse would do.
if you ever got in wire or something, you were screwed.
Yep.
You just didn't have a chance. That scares me. I want one that's going to think about it a little. So I have my bag. She's really taking care of me here because I wasn't prepared. I have my bag in one hand and my lead in the other. And I ask them to lunge. And if they travel off flat, then I'll just throw the bag away. If they travel off flat, if they don't want to rush or kick at it or do anything rash, then I'll just throw the bag away and take the pressure off. And then I'll go gather it up again. She was a little concerned there. She didn't quite know what I wanted from her, and she really took care of me. I'm not getting it swung under her as well as I probably should be. Let her carry it a little and then get out of it. She's more worried about me taking off the pressure than anything else. So we'll just walk, get a good walk and quit. But really good stuff. Simulates dragging a calf. And you can do all sorts of stuff with this. You can get it up in their hind legs. You can accidentally get it in a front leg and just all up in them. Bonk. A lot of them won't stand there that nice to let you put it on them. A lot of them will shy away from you when you throw the bag over them. She's pretty sensible. That's a best case scenario for response. So, after you do under the belly and they're proficient, then you can just throw it over them and ask them to lunge. So you'd want to do something like this before you drag the sled or, you know, introduce any other dragging components, because you just have so much more control here. And if something was going to happen, it's a lot better for it to happen here than somewhere else. She's probably good there, but I'm going to do it again. Oop, that was good too. Okay, now I'm going to do it again. But the part that takes the longest is just getting your bag ready every time. Really good. Good job. She's a really nice little mare. All right, then we can do the other side. She's really good. Really good. Yeah, you're pretty cool, huh? Why don't you come out here? Good. You're all right. Oop. Was watching my rope and I wasn't paying attention to my bag. Oh. There you go. Good girl. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. That's really nice.